Hey guys, it's me, Kiana. You guys probably know me from my last video. I did a video about being a true friend. Um, if you don't know me, my name's Kiana. I'm 17 and I do videos about everything that's going on in young adults' life, teenagers' lives, tweens, preteens, kids, like whatever. Um, I know it's really hard sometimes to wake up every day and to find your purpose and to find encouragement. So I'm just gonna try to encourage everyone as much as I can. Um, and I will be posting them every Sunday so that we can start the week off right, positive, and on a good note. So last week I did a message about true friendships, and I was gonna go back and, you know, change it and, make it a little better, but I'm not really at that stage right now. Something that I just did actually was I just made an Instagram, working on my Snapchat and everything. And so I'm kind of just, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So that's something that I want to talk about. Today's message, I want to talk about knowing your self worth without social media. Because oh my gosh, that's such a big thing right now. So I'll just start off with my personal experience. By the way, thank you to all the people who gave me really good feedback last week. I really appreciate it, and I'm so thankful that I get to speak to people and really make a difference. That's really what I'm here for. So okay, let's start. So I made my Instagram, and this is probably my third one that I've made. Um, I haven't made one in about 2 years, and I did it because just social media, it's just different for me. Um, when I made it this third time, I think I'm 17 now, I think I'm mature, I'm in my senior year of high school, and I think I've found my self worth without having to, conform to society and what's popular, within our culture. But I made an Instagram and I started posting pictures and I just started getting addicted to it and having to check it all the time and seeing who liked my photos, seeing who followed me, who didn't follow me back, all the things that are important to us. And then I just kind of got to a point where it just got tiring. Everywhere I went, I had my phone on me, constantly checking, you know, checking my notifications. I had my notifications pop up on my phone when I'm not in the Instagram app. And I was like, no, I don't want to live my life like this. This is not me. I cannot get addicted to social media. So I turned off my notifications for Instagram and for YouTube, everything. Because I was like, I can't just depend on my happenings being are my notifications blowing up. So I did that. I just, I follow some people and I see that they do, like my last picture and you get this, or, stuff like that. Guys, it's so important to not be so infatuated with what people are doing or what people aren't doing on your social media. Social media is a wonderful thing. I love the fact that I can contact people that I haven't seen in so long. It has a great purpose, but just, don't try to, don't, your self-worth is not, from social media. It doesn't depend on how many followers you have, how many likes you get. That stuff doesn't matter at all. If you don't get more than 11 likes on a picture, it's okay. You know, it's so biased also. Um, even though social media is a great thing, it's also very, it can be very, biased. As long as just do the right thing, you know, um, there are people on social media who I love to look at because they do more than post selfies and brag about how good they look. And while it's great, I think everyone's beautiful. You don't have to filter, edit your pictures, to make them look good. Everyone is beautiful. Don't rely on social media to make you or break you. That's what I did back in ninth grade. I wanted a whole bunch of followers. I wanted a whole bunch of likes, and that stuff just isn't important to me anymore because I'm sharing my life with you. I'm sharing things that go on in my life. I'm documenting the things that happen to me in my life. Um, if you don't, like that, or if someone doesn't like that, they don't like what you're posting, it really doesn't matter. The amount of likes that you get should not be included in your self-worth. Like, you should have so much more confidence. You know, don't depend on Instagram. Instagram depends on you. Instagram depends on you, you know, to keep these updates going, you know. Like, don't let Instagram, like, run your life. Don't let Snapchat run your life. Twitter, like, all that stuff, it just really doesn't matter. My parents, or, you know, my mom, she's, you know, a social media person, but she's not into all of that stuff either. Someone follows her, she doesn't feel the need to follow them back. If she follows someone, she doesn't feel the need to have that person follow her back. And she understands, me being a teenager and everything, that just some things are going to be, you know, important to me within social media, but just don't let it overtake you and don't become addicted to it. It's not good to do that. It's really good to be well-rounded. When I look on some people's, you know, Instagrams, like, I like seeing things like, what did you eat today? Or, you know, something like that. Something, like, just different than the basic, like, selfie Sunday, you know, that's great and everything, but just having different sides to you is just really good. And, you know, not posting a picture just so that you can get likes, posting a picture every 5 minutes so that you can get likes, staring at a picture and then deleting it, which I'm totally guilty of, because, you know, you stare at it and then it's like, I don't like it anymore, because you're dissecting everything. Like, don't let some filter determine whether you're pretty or not, whether, you know, you're worthy of love or not. Like, social media is just, it's social and it's on media, but it shouldn't ever, you know, it shows a lot about your character. If you're obsessed with having people like your photos, you're probably going to be obsessed with having people like you in real life. If you're obsessed with having a lot of followers, you're probably going to be obsessed with having a lot of friends. Like, those aren't the things to look forward to in life. There's so much out there to do. Just, you can be so much cooler by just doing your own thing. I follow some really cool people on Instagram, and I really have to give them a heads up. I'm not going to call them out, but I just give them a heads up for, like, posting the things that are important to them. That's so hard to do in this society. Like, you look at people and, you know, especially, you know, famous people, and you just, it's like, I think a lot of people want to mirror them, and I'm definitely like that too. I look at people and I'm like, geez, why can't I look at that? And it's like, they're doing what's important to them, you know. Find your passion. Use social media to find your passion. That's what I did. I started my Instagram because I wanted to start doing these videos, and I wanted to just get my name out there a little more. So just, please, just don't let, you know, social media run your life. It's not healthy at all. It sucks. I turned off my notifications for, you know, just everything. I don't need to know what's going on my profile every second of the day. I don't even use Facebook anymore because it's just almost like a popularity contest. Just don't do that. It's already, you know, hard enough going to high school, being a young adult, being a teenager, a tween, a preteen, you know, a child, and, you know, feeling like you need to be quote unquote accepted. Don't let social media become your home and, you know, where you're trying to fit in, because it can bring out, you know, some pretty ugly and deep things. I mean, I think it definitely did that to me, you know, in ninth grade, and, you know, I deleted all of my accounts, and I said, I'm going to make social media, and I'm going to do it to encourage myself and to encourage people, not to be liked by everyone. And it's weird because it didn't start out like that. When I was in ninth grade, I started, you know, social media accounts just because I wanted to. And because it seemed fun, and then I started seeing people had like 1,000 likes, and I'm like, why can't I get that? And, you know, now I look at that and I'm like, that's not important at all, because I know I'm loved. I know that I have a really good support system. I know that I have friends and I have family who care about me. The number of likes don't reflect who you are. It can turn you into a really shallow person, so just rise above that. Like I said, let Instagram depend on you. Don't depend on Instagram. It's really nothing in the end of it. You know, it can do more damage than I think you think it does. A lot of people, they see your Instagram and, you know, they determine your character about that, by what you have on your page and how much you post and how much you delete things and then repost. Just, you know, don't do that. Life is just, it's beautiful, and there's so many more beautiful things out here besides social media. But I think that's it. So thank you so much. Feel free to comment, DM me, do whatever you need to. I'm always here. Thank you so much, and I will be posting it next week. Have a lovely Sunday and a lovely week.